What? They say we don't need electricity for this? I'm actually surprised. I'm not really sure if this is how it works, but maybe we can test it out. Maybe I can just pause everything and continue later. Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of... Oh, this one is almost done. If I cancel this, I think we're gonna lose materials, so maybe I should just finish it then. You know what? Let's just go with it. Daniel said that this sewage doesn't need. I believe it was Daniel who said that the sewage doesn't need electricity. I thought it was. I tested it several times, and I always build electricity near the sewage outlet, but. Maybe I can not finish this one here. Let's not finish this one here and then finish it later if we have sewage issues. That's not gonna create any problems, will it, huh? Okay, I would like to go and check out a couple of comments that you guys left. Sorry about that if I didn't reply to all of them. We had a lot of comments for these series. But yeah, what is your opinion about, while we're loading that, what is your opinion on this sewage? Do you think we need electricity for sewage or not? I'm still gonna test it out without electricity as well, but maybe it's gonna be off screen. We'll see. Probably would be better to have it off screen. Okay, we have Doubt. Doubt commented only 53 minutes ago when I'm recording this, and I'm recording this on Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 13:11 is now. So it's 1 p.m. He said personal thing that okay, so this is a good discussion regarding the videos, and I think we should address this. I created only short videos, like 20-minute videos for other games that I used to play, and I know that a lot of people like to watch long videos. I don't. Personally, I don't like to watch longer videos. I would like to have it in smaller increments, just because I can't always afford. What the hell is happening over here? This guy was in the middle. Okay, fine. Right, I like it to do it in a smaller increments, smaller pieces, the adjustable size, and this is just the way I prefer it. About making the videos, it doesn't make a lot of difference for me to make longer videos or shorter videos. Now, I can make longer videos, but it's... I think making a short video with a time-lapse is better for everybody because we get a lot of shit done and we get a shorter video. So if you like shorter videos, you can enjoy them because they are, and if you like more stuff to be done, like in an hour-long video, I'm making the 20 minutes time-lapses, so technically every video lasts like 30-40 minutes. I can make longer time lapses as well. I just want to keep the videos a little bit shorter. It's like, do you want more talking or do you want more of the time lapse with a nice, beautiful Soviet music in the background, and of course us doing the construction work. Okay, there's a couple of things. Yeah, let's go with the comments. I'm just gonna go and. I replied to a lot of them, guys, so I just need to separate them. So yeah, Doubt, this is do a tool smaller towns as well. I think smaller specialized towns are always more interesting. Yeah, it's always interesting. They're just not as productive as big towns, which is kind of obvious, but also this channel is all about form over function. That means it needs to look pretty rather than being functional. So yeah, I think it was already resolved, this issue, guys. I think more smaller towns are a better thing to do, but you know, it's how it's gonna look like. We will see. It's not practical as much. This little beautiful Canadian landscape, I really like it, and I like that we have some resources as well. I was practicing on some mobs that don't have a lot of resources, and luckily I was talked out of this. Free warehouses. This is interesting. Cheap said something. He didn't play realistic mode and free warehouses. Yeah. So regarding the free stuff that we have in the game, I don't think we have a pile where we can look what free stuff we have. But I'll tell you real quickly what free stuff we have that I usually use. So we have construction office here. These are the small construction offices that we have. Nothing else in this area. We do have a pile of rocks that is for free. None of this stuff is free. So if you go to conveyor belts, we have kind of, let's call it a storage. That's aggregate storage for it's also free. Next thing for free regarding storage areas are these open storages. Now, closed storage areas, they don't have any free ones, so you have to get them from the border crossing. All these star ones are favorite ones, but the vanilla should be first, and we straight away start with a mod. So this is the only vanilla storage we have, so we don't have free storage. We don't have free meat storage either. We do have free distribution office, we do have free technical services, free gas station, free technical services, and we have a free road vehicle depot. I think that's about it. I might be missing something. If I am, just let me know in the comment section. But yeah, it's just extremely basic, and what the deal is with this free stuff, you literally have to go straight away for something that is more functional than this free crap. Okay, beautiful night, a beautiful long queues on the border, like everybody likes to. We used to, in Croatia, we used to go in Yugoslavia. Was it Croatia or Yugoslavia? I don't remember. I think it was Croatia. We used to go shopping to Hungary, and there was always a lot of queues and people with guns on the borders. It was just proper borders. Now I'm Croatian, living in Ireland for the last 8 years, and anywhere that I travel, there's no border checks, controls, sometimes on the airports. Unfortunately, Ireland is an island, and I have to fly every time when I go somewhere outside of Ireland. You can sail with a sailboat, but then you can just go to England, or even worse, Wales. And you can go to France. Well, I don't know, I just keep shooting myself in the foot here. All jokes aside. So yeah, flying is the only option you have on and off this island. Okay, continuing with the comments, C-Tom said that for me, city size depends on the amount of industry nearby that it will support. If surrounded with farms, I just have a bare minimum. If high-tech hub for a country, then it will be mega city. Then when placing industry, I do try to include variable sizes of towns, both in terms of population and space. Yeah, this is really good. Variable. I think most of the people would like have variable amount of towns all over the place. I was just thinking like efficiency-wise, which I don't really go for ever. If you build a mega city in the center of your map, and then you just pool the resources in the manufacturing districts of the city and process everything here. How would that look? Also, that this was the who was it? Sorry. LDZ. LDZ was teaching me how far the people can go, and of course confirmed with Dennis later on how far people can actually travel to get to work. It's around 3 kilometers on gravel roads, I think. And technically, if you build a city in the center of the map, you would be able to send people to work in, let's say, mines and all over the place. With the fastest transport that you have, and that's trains usually. Well, planes, but yeah, whatever. Trains. Okay, anything else I would like to cover? With more cities, Whale Tier and Adam Somers, we got involved in how to build a city. Adam also said that something that is normal for, let's say, city skylines, but for Soviet cities it's not. It's when you build a city, like any city in the Soviet Union or Soviet Republic, new city, not redevelop the old one. You build for purpose. You build. I want to call it perfect because you build what you need. You build what is required. Housing, people stuff like cinemas, blah blah blah. All the interesting stuff that people need for living. You don't have let people choose, let capitalism choose what is going to be built there. No, it's actually you provide everything for people, and this is how this game works. So developing a city is a thing if you decide a city is going to grow and that you're going to have more amenities in a city, but you build a planned city. For example, this city should have a purpose. I'm building it without a purpose. The sole goal of existence of this city is it to exist. To try to build it within a year and 3 months, but we're gonna try to build it within a year, and to have a functioning city. After that, we're gonna decide what is it for. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna stop singing now. Right, why do we have... oh, yeah, gravel. Gravel is low. Why do we have low gravel? because busy border crossing. Right, you guys mentioned also border crossings as well. I still didn't check the mod for border crossings. I will slowly do that, but for now, I don't concern myself with this. This is the speed of the game. The only concern I have about this game that I think that these bigger border crosses are actually slower than the smaller ones, just because of the amount of slots they have. I used to play a lot with a 2-vehicle border crossing, and sometimes it would get clogged by these trucks loading this gravel for a long time, but I don't know, 3, maybe 4 slots would be the best. This one has 5. I think this is the biggest border crossing, and I don't think it's as efficient. It's not that efficient, so it's not ideal. Anyway, what I wanted to cover from the last episode, we have sewage plant, we have electricity infrastructure should be everywhere, water infrastructure, pumping station, processing plant. We're building all of this. I can just go real quickly and check if everything is connected. This one is connected, so they should be constructed eventually, because we have a lot of construction happening. And then we have the water tower. Is this one connected? It's connected. It's just gonna take a while for us to build all of this. I'm gonna try with the smaller buildings first, so the rest of the construction proceeds as fast as possible. You can see here we already have even a big clinic being constructed. If we are missing something, we're gonna cover that as well. So we have a couple of residential buildings here, actually 4 of them, and 4 a little bit taller buildings over here. We have a school and a gym. This is important for our people. We have a pub. Oh, pub is not connected to the road. Somebody is messing up. Let's connect it to the road. And then I did not connect this one here. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go like this and like this. Maybe even like a so. I think I should be connecting it somewhere here. We'll see, we'll see. I'll do that later, it's not important. So we have a bus station where most of the people are gonna go from, you know, to works and stuff. We have a big clinic. This is important to be in walking distance to your people. We have a corner department store. This is gonna be the department store of our choice. And what are we missing? Are we missing anything? So let's recap here. Grocery store, shopping center, restaurants, no. Pub, yes, we have that. Cinema, there we go, we got it. We got a runner, so we got a cinema here, and I would like to build no cinema. This is a small town. It's gonna be some kind of a house of culture, and already this is a smaller than usual house of culture, so I'm gonna build house of culture, or libraries need to be close to the educational facilities, so we're gonna place it around here, maybe like this. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. So next to school, there's gonna be a library. This is a house of culture, but who cares? Once you build them, you know, as long as they look nice, that's important. And do their function, of course. Function is secondary to looks. Right, and then we have a gallery of art, no. Television, no. Radio, no. Sports playgrounds. We do have a gym that's working 24 hours a day, and winters and all that. Oh, coffee. Guys, if you didn't make yourself coffee, you should really go and do so now. But pause the video. Okay, and now the government buildings. We have a fire station. It's already complete over here. We have a clinic that is being constructed. Kindergartens later. Orphanage, absolutely not. Those are broken. I'm not dealing with these. University, no, later. University halls of residence, yeah, my ass. Police station later. Courthouse later. Prison later. Secret police, as previously mentioned, later. City hall as well later. I can do pollution monitoring station, but maybe some other time. Okay, right, I think we're already talking too much. This is 3.5 minutes in this segment, so it should be 13.5 minutes, so it's like 14 minutes in. Let's do a time lapse of me trying to finish some of these projects that we have over here, and let's get back with more developed city, right? Right. Dashing through the snow or rushing through the time. I think I'm doing decent balance of signing the construction offices. Usually, I try to give them 1 or 2 jobs more than they need. For example, this construction office bus 2, I gave them all the small tasks that they can finish. Usually I assign tasks from here, whatever is clogging these construction offices, so I go and give them something to do. Bigger projects, they go for these bigger bus terminals. I think I should have built bigger from the beginning, but I didn't, so hey ho, let's not dwell over that. I have this additional one to help us along. They're building pretty fast, I'm pretty happy with that. They're gonna be done with the construction here, so I can give them more. Let's see what we have. Big water tower. I wanted to go with the department store. Yeah, let's go with the department store, and that's gonna be it. What would I like to say about this? Nothing. I think a small city with this capacity, I don't even know what the capacity of the buildings are before they're finished. I believe it was 100 per building. Oh, we have first building without people, but first building without power supply. Nevertheless, we have it. I think the footpaths are being constructed slow, but again, that's probably due to the border crossing, which... No, I'm not touching it. It's fine for now. I'm kidding. I'll see actually, let's do that right now. I'm gonna go and check out the Steam border crossings to have it open in a new tab to do the first thing after this episode. Like I said, it's 13:46 when I'm recording this right now, so 1:46 in the afternoon. Here we go. Internal border, no. Hopefully I'm gonna find some. Well, anyway, I put it on my to-do list, so hopefully I'm gonna go and deal with these border crossings now. Just, you can always ping me the link if I have any problems, if I didn't find it yet, but I'm gonna ask around also on the Discord. By the way, yes, Discord, Oolykee has a Discord, and if you wanna meet some really wonderful people and other YouTubers, you can always join the Discord, which is in the link in the description of this video. Like you can see here, vehicles that are not doing anything, usually, like you can see here, this transport construction office, because they already delivered everything. Now they have something, construction phase done or something, or have something new assigned. Not really. Warehouse, no. Connection. Yeah, no, asphalt thing is gonna be tricky. Do we have asphalt? We have asphalt assigned, but nobody can finish the asphalt. I think since I started already on the asphalt being is the industrial connections between the warehouses. So I think I'm gonna have to deal with that sooner rather than later. So maybe I should do it right now. So what I'm gonna do now is just give them paver and roller here, one each. That should be enough. So paver and then roller, that should be enough for, you know, constructing any asphalt constructions that we have. I don't plan on building any asphalt roads at the moment. Foreseeable future, I don't know, let's call it foreseeable future. I'm not gonna build any asphalt roads. So everything we have here, oh wait, look at this one, I didn't build. Should we go with gravel? We can. I'll do it in this direction just because reasons. I think reasons is good enough. Wow, are they still constructing this? Ah, this is the substation. Yeah, they just need people for this substation, and people are on the way, so I think we're doing a great job here. Is you people? Yeah, and they should be finishing this within 1 day. You can see here, one crane can support 23 people. We have only 7 people, so they are multiplied by 5.5, so these 7 people work like 35.5, would be 38.5 people. 38.5 people, half person is working there. And you can see that they are finishing this really, really fast. I'm just hoping that none of these guys... well, let's see here. Oh, a couple of them disappeared that were waiting to cross the border just because we finished the construction project. Again, like I said, this is doing fast. Like we had 5 projects here, we have only 3 now. We have 3 projects here, we have only 1. So we can continue pushing these construction projects. Looks like our bottleneck is resolved. I think this water tower I would like to have... Yeah, let's do this. Water tower is gonna be for buses 2. So buses 2, I'm gonna put it as a higher priority. Go away message. Higher priority. That's it, and this is their big project, next big project, so hopefully they're gonna finish it. And then here we have only 3 projects at the same time. Unfinished road, that's not necessary. Murmansk water substation, this is necessary, but the groundworks is still not done. Why isn't it groundwork still done? Because... What? Oh, because vehicle is probably on the way. Yeah, vehicle is delivering the excavator, so that's being constructed. Wow, look at them having access to all these new dumper site now has dumper construction office has all the access to the to all of these constructions now. So we finished a lot of construction, so we won't see any we won't see any bottlenecks in showing you this border crossing here. But no, we won't have any big bottlenecks. I think all of this is going to be resolved quite fast. Substations done, power cables done. Shortly, most of these construction are going to be done. Pumping station, there's a steel that being delivered for that as well. This one here requires 184 days to construct, and we have 7 workers coming slowly. These 7 workers, like I said, they're gonna do 38 and a half days of work, so we need only like 5 of these buses to finish this water pumping station. I think everything is progressing quite nicely. Look at the roads, they already finished with the gravel roads. Residential buildings, our city is taking shape. Our little city is taking shape. I think even footpath offices increase the speed of construction. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this border crossing, I don't consider this to be a big problem. We might miss the deadline, might not. I don't really know how this is gonna react, how everything is gonna be resolved, how long it's gonna take us to build, to have first people in the city, but I'm really happy with the progress. That's what I can say. Financially, if we have to take loans, we're gonna take loans. I don't mind that. One thing that I forgot to mention to you guys, I will need you to help me with the industries that we're gonna be using in our little city. While we're still working on this, I just wanted to make sure that they have all the construction projects assigned to them. So let's say water substation here. You can see that this guy is gonna be working like crazy. I'm gonna give bus 1 here as well. You see, buses are no longer bottleneck because bus construction offices, there's nothing for them to do. They need to wait for the other offices to actually do the work. And you can see here, these guys cannot work. We're gonna have to go with buses over here as well. I'll go buses 1 because this is just 1 bus that needs to deliver a couple of people and should be resolved. Yeah, and this is why I bought roller and paver, and yet I'm gonna be using buses. Yeah, my bad. Doesn't matter. Roller and paver, sooner or later we're gonna need it. Where is the other factory connection? Here, bus 1. I think I'm gonna go for both of them as well, bus 1. It's just gonna give a little bit more more constructions for these guys, but as you know, those 2 of them are really small, and spreading out buses on this amount of construction, they're not gonna be overburdened with people. You know, they're not gonna have 10 buses delivering people here and finishing. Okay, the important question, guys, north to south, is it? Yes, it's north to south. So this is gonna be our first settlement of Murmansk. We do have a couple of options for how to earn money. Okay, so let's go. I would say we can start with manufacturing industries like fabrics. I watched recently a really good documentary about Bangladesh, how it's pulling people out of poverty, of course with the cost of pollution and stuff, but Bangladesh per person, I think it's now even more developed than India or something, but they are much better off than they were like 20, 30, 40 years ago. So it's a different country now, and everything they have, it's cannot be attributed to manufacturing industry and of clothing. So us trying to trying to go the same way, I think it's not out of the question. So fabric manufacturing, fabric and clothing manufacturing industry, this is kind of go-to place initially for the industries. The second thing, well, that's one of the options. The other options are resources. We have oil here in the hills, and we have across the river we have bauxite, but that's across the river and requires a bridge and all. Coal would be the second one. Coal is just down this road. over here in these hills. Now we can build coal industry, mine, processing facility, and then export all of that with trains. How am I supposed to even deal with trains here? That's an interesting one. I don't think we can. It's a realistic mode start. I'm not bright enough to decide how to build trains on realistic mode. I know how it works. You have to build a train construction office, and then you have to bring it from the border there and supply all the resources to build a railroad. Yeah, that would be an interesting challenge, and probably would take a long time for us to do. So maybe coal is out of the question. We can do the reprocessing of oil. We can go oil-wise. We can have, let's see where the oil is located. Oil is all the way here in these hills. So here we should have some oil. We can do oil with trucks. Do we have border crossings? I don't think we do. No, this is the only border crossing. So we can have crap load of trucks delivering oil and selling it on the border crossing. We don't have to actually do it even with trucks. We can do it with refinery. So what we can do here, we can have Murmansk. We can build a refinery over here, which is not going to be a problem because construction offices are just down the road. So build an oil refinery and start processing some of this oil. Let's see where the oil is. I'm kind of leaning towards oil because, look, we don't need to suffer every time. We can have a nice balanced gameplay, and so let's see how this would look like. I'm actually going to leave this here. I mean, it's far enough from the... There we go. I can go for richer oil wells first. Something like this, and then we have a couple of them here. I would probably go for one here, and the last one around this ballpark. Well, if it was only the last one. And even I'm stopping now. So this would be our oil field that we can exploit. We can even have just the oil pipelines going from the hill here, pumping stations, and then have a refinery storage areas here, and then refine whatever we want for our own domestic consumption and export some of the bitumen and fuel to start developing. I don't know. I didn't plan anything. My plan was the city. That's it. City, I don't care. If you want us to build a car factory, we can go for car factory. I'm not sure if we can actually, but there's no rules. There are only the rules that game gave us with realistic start. This is the only thing that I want to abide by at the moment, so you know, let me know what you think about that. Let me go and upgrade some of these roads here, and I think this one can be upgraded as well. Let's get those dumper trucks. Whoa, not getting worse at all. No, what are you talking about? It's perfect. It's fine. This is how it's supposed to be. But with all due respect, a lot of those are going just to pick up the gravel, which they need to turn left. I think even most of these trucks, they're gonna go left, so it's not as bad as it seems. These guys are just delivering bricks, and a lot of these trucks are just going to get the wood here. So it's just the access to the border. We have this intersection. It's just kind of creating a little bit of a problem. But as you can see here, as soon as it clears, well, let's check this out, how it's gonna work out. How it's gonna work out. Already working out. So fine. Let's see. Yeah, this guy is turning left. I bet a lot of these are also going. So it's not as bad as it seems. Just before we finish this episode, I wanted to double check how much we have here to build, and as you can see we have a water well and water tower. This is enough for bus 2. Bus 3 has 5 projects. I'm gonna leave them here. Some of their factory connections with gravel just being delivered, but they're working on it, so I think it's progressing really nicely. I have nothing to complain about. They're building a clinic. This is really nice. Aren't we a good leader, not a dictator or anything? Aren't we a good leader and building the clinic first for our people? Huh? Look at the heating pipes, they're already done. How does this work? Okay. And here. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, that's it. Leaving it here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, description of the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.